Oedipus, I've come not so that I might laugh at you, nor taunt you with evil of the past, but if you still are without shame before the face of men reverence, at least the flame that gives all life, our Lord the Sun, and do not show unveiled to him pollution such that neither land, nor holy rain, nor light of day can welcome. Be quick and take him in. It is most decent that only kin should see and hear the troubles of kin.
I beg you, since you've torn me from my dreadful expectations and have come in a most noble spirit to man that has used you vilely, do a thing for me. I shall speak for your own good, not for my own.
What do you need that you would ask of me?
Drive me here with all the speed you can to where I may not hear a human voice.
Be sure I would have done this had not I wished first of all to learn from the god the course of action I should follow.
But his word has been quite clear to let the parricide, the sinner, die.
That indeed was said, but in the present need we had best discover what we should do.
And will you ask about a man so wretched?
Now even you will trust the god.
So, I command you, and I will beseech you, to let her that lies inside the house give burial as you would have it. She's yours, and rightly you will perform the rites for her. For me, never let this my father's city have me living a dweller in it. Leave me live in the mountains where Citharon is. That's called my mountain, which my mother and my father, while they were living, would have made my tomb. So I may die by their decree who sought indeed to kill me. Yet I know this much. No sickness and no other living thing will kill me. I would have not been saved from death if not for some strange evil fate. Well, let my fate go where it will. Creon, you need not care about my sons. They're men, and so wherever they are, they will not lack a livelihood. But my two girls, so sad and pitiful, whose table never stood apart from mine, and everything I touched they always shared. Oh, Creon, have a thought for them. And most I wish that you might suffer me to touch them and sorrow with them. Oh, my lord, oh, true noble Creon, can I really be touching them, as when I saw? What shall I say? Yes, I can hear sobbing. I can hear them sobbing, my two darlings, and Creon has had pity and sent me what I love most. Am I right?
You were right. It was I who gave you this because I knew from old days how you loved them as I see now.
God bless you for it, Creon, and may God guard you better on your road than he did me. Oh, children, where are you? Come here, come to my hands. A brother's hands which turned your father's eyes, those bright eyes you knew once, to what you see, a father seeing nothing, knowing nothing, begetting you from his own source of life. I weep for you. I cannot see your faces. I weep when I think of the bitterness there will be in your lives, how you must live before the world. At what assemblages of citizens will you make one? To what gay company will you go and not come home in tears instead of sharing in the holiday? And when you're ripe for marriage, who will he be, the man who'll risk to take such infamy as shall cling to my children, to bring hurt on them and those who marry them? What curse is not there? Your father killed his father and sowed the seed where he had sprung himself and begot you out of the womb that held him. These insults you will hear. Then who will marry you? No one, my children. Clearly you are doomed to waste away in barrenness unmarried. Son of Menocius, since you are all the father left these two girls, and we, their parents, both are dead to them, do not allow them wander like beggars, poor and husbandless. They are of your own blood, and do not make them equal with myself in wretchedness, for you can see them now so young, so utterly alone, save for you only. Touch my hand, noble Creon, and say yes. If you were older, children, and were wiser, there's much advice I'd give you. But as it is, let this be what you pray. Give me a life wherever there is opportunity to live, and better life than was my father's.
Your tears have had enough of scope. Now go within the house.
I must obey, though bitter of heart.
In season, all is good.
Do you know on what conditions I obey?
You tell me them, and I shall know them when I hear.
That you shall send me out to live away from Thebes.
That gift you must ask of the god.
But I'm now hated by the gods.
So quickly you'll obtain your prayer.
You consent then?
What I do not mean, I do not use to say.
Now lead me away from here.
Let go the children then and come.
Do not take them from me.
Do not seek to be master in everything, for the things you mastered did not follow you throughout your life.
You that live in my ancestral Thebes, behold this, Oedipus, him who knew the famous riddles and was a man most masterful, not a citizen who did not look with envy on his lot. See him now, and see the breakers of misfortune swallow him. Look upon that last day always. Count no mortal happy till he has passed the final limit of his life, secure from the pain.